Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 to make the best game ever. Good. Where are we at? Last session we did finalize and push the player observer feature, which is now in review. Okay, what do we do next? Change implicitly obsolete. Yeah. Right, we have this guy here. Remove. Yeah. Right. Let's do a. Let's go here. Pull rebase. Yeah. Okay, already up to date. Okay. Rebase. Okay, we have the merge conflicts. Oh, quite a few. Oof. I think it's like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Let's see if that still compiles. And then I think we need to replicate to general, so. Okay, and when we're done with this, we can probably do the review for this one here, which has been first opened on June 1st. So that is more than 3 months in the works. This change was 3 months and 10 days in the works. Must be a huge change. Well, it's 450 lines. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. It's a bit bad that I think the problem with the buff function is that it is not vehicle specific. Would be we could if there was a place for vehicle specific functions. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this compiles, fantastic. Then let's replicate in generals. Oof, some conflicts. Oh, many conflicts. Oof. Okay, this will be a bit of work. Game load manager. Okay, it's not here. Okay. Looks like this doesn't apply. Okay. Done. Next. Oof. Mm-hmm. Okay. Challenge load screen. So the challenge load screen, it doesn't exist in generals, I assume. That's fair. Campaign manager. Challenge game info. I think this also doesn't exist in generals. Fair enough. Next. Height map. Okay, what is this? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Huh. Exorbitant tile positions, and here we have shoreline tile positions as well. Height map. Huh. Okay, then how about here? We set this null. Null. Okay. Fair enough. Tree buffer. Tree buffer. Okay. tree buffer? Is this 0 hour specific? Nope, it does exist in generals. Okay, well, this looks different here with the shadows. Tree buffers. Okay. Terrain visual. Shadow manager. Smudge manager. Okay. That works. Okay, next. World height map. Oof. World height map. Aha. Oof. Okay. Okay. Does that look good? Seismic, yeah. Flip state. Okay. It doesn't end. Yeah. Uh-huh. Boah. Delete gap filler. Using appropriate deallocation method. Delete gap filler. Okay. Next, Mochan. Mochan compressed data. Mochan compressed data. Yeah. Okay. Motion channel class doesn't exist in generals. Oh, surprising. It does. Oh, it looks different. Okay. There we go. Compressed data. Part booth. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it's quite a lot of mismatches here. Oh yeah. Oof. What happened? Jesus. Okay, that was wild. What is going on here with indentation? With a selection, I mean. My gosh. So bad. Why is this so... Visual Studio behaves much better than this here. Weird. So it behaves so buggy. What is this? That's so weird. Look at this. It's such a weird behavior. It's a multi-line selection. My gosh. Oh, man. People can't build tools anymore. Print group, okay. Okay, I think that looks fine. If emitter is set 0. Line renderer. Delayed line. Okay. Okay. Reset. Okay. Texture loader. Let's see about this one. that too. Okay. Another one. Delete thumbnail memory. Oh, fixing this is tiring. What is this? Thumbnail manager? Oh, seems to be 0 hour specific. That's surprising, because it is in Vegas code. Very strange. Vegas texture thumbnail. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's more. Line renderer. Delete line renderer. Okay. Mainframe. Oof. There we go. Shut down. Intersector. Okay, these three. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Anything else? No, that's it. Okay, that was quite a bit. Then yeah, let's compile in generals and extras or just tools. Yeah, like, why not? Let's compile everything. How about that? Okay, but we can already submit it. So let's replicate in generals. Good, then let's see if that compiles. Okay, we have a compiler error. There we go. That's a shame. Yeah. Oops. Cool. Then I would say we launch generals. Yeah, let's launch generals and see if things work. Okay, then we take G generals and launch. Okay, guess we start with some brutal armies. Yeah. Let's go with some USA here. Oof, everyone is in a corner. What is this randomness? It's interesting that they don't get bundled. In 0 hour, the starting position, they get bundled into nearby. Typically. Sometimes not, but typically. But here, it's I've never seen this in 0 hour. And this is outrageous. Yeah. Well, the second dosa would have not been necessary. Oh, I just realized I built into the wrong direction. Okay, at least I have a button now. Uh-huh. Let's kill this garbage here. It sends toxin tractors. Uh-oh. Why is he so yellow when he shoots? Is that normal? It looks wild. I don't know if that is normal. It looks weird. I don't know enough about generals whether this is normal or not. Oh shit, I'm getting rushed. Oh shit. Let's build some tanks here. Uh-oh. 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 Terrorists in the base. Oh shit. Oh Oh, they're noob. Okay, that's good. I don't know where they're heading, but they're pretty noobie. Why are they running away? What is this? I'm scared. Okay, that was strange. I lost all my doses though. That's a bit sad. Where's the button? Oof. Yeah, the yellowness on the button, that looks strange. Man, he always sends here the good units against my button. That's not nice. Really not nice. Okay, but now he's 2-star. Now I can repair. No problem. I have the impression that I'm not collecting any money, aren't I? I am. Oh shit, new rush. Oh, holy shit. He's hunting my dozers. Look at this. Oh, my friend is here. Look at this. Let's kill the command center. Oh shit. He goes straight for the dozers, doesn't he? Oh! Oof. close call. It looks like he only wants to go for the doses. Yeah, he's not doing anything else, just doses. 3-star burden is strong though. He stops shooting when it goes into a hole. That sucks. Burton versus Tanner. Burton wins. Okay, I think game works okay. Yeah. Now the question is, I would like to see this yellow shit. What is this? Is this normal? Does this also happen in 0 hour? Let me see. I've never seen this, that the burden is golden when he shoots. Maybe it's something that happens only in generals. So we take USA. Yeah. Well, he also, well, it looks different. Okay, so basically it has a different color in. It has a different color in generals, very yellow. Okay, well, it seems to work fine. Okay, cool. I was a bit worried there. Maybe there's some yellow stealth bug. Good. Then I would say this generals this. Replicate it in Generals with conflicts. Tested in 8-player. Briefly tested in Generals 8-player skirmish. Briefly tested and worked. Okay, then I think this is fine. Okay. Good. I think we can merge it. Come on. Why is it loading so slow? My gosh. I'm tired. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here with the loading. Let's just hammer it in here. There we go. That was fast. Okay. Squash and merge. Let's delete. Okay. There we go. Good. Then we've made a bit of progress. Good. Then I grab this one here. Good, then let's have a look at this review. What does it say? This change fixes the crashing within AI pathing, which is being caused by a lack of cleanup of pathfinding resources in some return path. This then results in resource exhaustion and dangling parent cell information that points to invalid cells when a new path is calculated. I see. It can appear to be triggered when units get stuck or there are mass unit movements. But the pathing can start to fail long before the point of the actual crash in some circumstance. And keeping it as a draft, well, no longer as a draft. Update 1. Appears the crashes within as being caused by a cell having dangling information. Maybe getting into passing early on the game according to some recent lagging by logging by OS. It could also be due to starting and goal cell having dangling info in them. They are then pointing to an invalid parent cell at this point. So I have removed all of the workarounds that we considered before, as I believe I came across a place which was causing the majority of the issues for some of the replays. The check path cost function and path destination functions had returns that failed to clean up the open and closed cell lists. This is likely the major cause of the problems. It looks as though the check path cost and path destination functions were the last and main cause for the issue for some of the maps. The replays now mismatch at some point halfway through or 3/4 of the way through where the cascading failure starts in the path finding, but the replay appears to continue normally till the score screen appears. Update 4. We noticed that passing parent cell pointers were not being cleared after pathing. So we have also added cleanup for this when pathfinding info is deallocated. This helps to prevent cells that did not make it into the final pass having a dangling pointer to an invalid parent cell. These invalid dangling pointers were part of the reason for the failures within prepend cells. Update 5. A new crashing replay revealed that some code could crash within find hierarchical path when trying to allocate path finding cell information. So I added checks and cleanup code around that. Update 6. It's like a diary here. The entire path finding has been altered. The entire path finding. Well, the path finding code is 8,000 lines or so. So I don't know if has been altered to have two modes of operation. The initial is a retake compatible mode, which it starts within. Then if the game hits a retake crash site, we recover by catching the failure mode, cleaning up the path finding information, then set a flag. So all path finding from then on uses a fully fixed code path. Having tested the changes with replays, they don't crash to the path finding. I have not come across any mismatches yet, which is a good sign that the changes only affect games where the circumstances that trigger the path finding failure occurs, but will need further testing with more replays. For games where the path finding does hit a failure path, we have noticed that the failure can start anywhere from 30 seconds to a few minutes before the crash occurs. This shows as a mismatch in the replay, but the replay continues to play as normal. So far, it minimizes the amount of crashing by making sure pathing resources are cleaned properly when pathing fails, along with making sure that resources are properly released on successful path. This resolves 2/5 of the crashes, such as with the Legi Han Dynasty replay. This also helped to alleviate some crashes that were occurring when the open and closed lists were cleaned up due to dangling cells being on the list without any pathing information attached to them. In some circumstances, we still run out of pathing resources, resulting in crashes within prepend cells. This is alleviated by checking that the cell being used has pathing information associated with it. I'm still investigating if we can prevent cells without pathing information getting this far in the chain. So far I've attempted to alter the pathfinding code to exit early if no pathing info is assigned to new cells. This ended up mismatching very early in some games. This also caused a golden replay to mismatch as well. This would have been the best solution, fail pathing early if it detected pathing resources have been exhausted. I still have to test if the above fixes coupled with increasing available pathing resources helps. Previous testing by increasing pathing resources without the above didn't appear to make a difference, but the above fixes help alleviate dangling pathing resources. In one replay, there is still a crash in some instances within check path cost. There is some misordering in which the parent cell is put onto the closed path before it has been checked to see if it has mismatched the goal cell. I managed to reorder this without issue, but it has not prevented crashing. Although it is the correct order of operation at this point. There are also blocks within check path cost that appear to have been placed there to stop pathing if the path cost has exceeded 500 cells. It appears that there was a copying mistake, as within the code it simply calls continue. Overall, I don't think this is going to be easy one to fix 100% until we drop compatibility without having some null checks in place. Oh boy, it sounds like a mess. Cause mismatch. A star algorithm. Jeez. And the system potential paths are created by assigning cells. Parents. Extra checks and cleanup code added after recent replay was found to crash. We did have some other issues. Okay. Good, so take a look at the code. Um, Can you move this into game defines page? Can this be moved into game defines? Force clean pass find info cells. Okay. Force clean cells. Clink tidy. Void ender. Avoid pragma once. Huh. That is a thing. Delete null pointer. Ah, there's Clang tidy for this. Interesting. We just did it by hand. Interesting. Okay, back to this. Use fixed pathfinding. Force clean cells. Obsolete blank lines. Parent cells are only cleared within shouldn't this also be compiled out in a non-retail compatible client? I don't quite understand what's going on here. Why is this in a non-retail compatible client, this check? This seems weird. Yeah. Why does it set list to null? Why does this set list to null? Oof, it's quite a lot here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oof. Yeah. Several times in this file. Yeah, I would assume that like this condition, it should be compiled out in the non-retake compatible version, because you don't do this check there. You should go straight to this, to the fixed version. So make it const expr, if const expr, maybe something. Yeah. Or another would be if, like, for example, you can write for example, like so, cpp if use this, then do that. If retail compatible pathfinding, and if I type and if, and it gives me some number. Dot 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 else dot dot dot. Actually, we could even do, we could do if not, then do this, else, and if something like that. Fixed code, and here retail compatible code. Or use if const expr. Or if const expr one of these two. What's going on here? Okay. Wait. Okay. Jesus. Okay. I don't know what what a condition is for this to be called or not called. It's really not obvious. Yeah. I need a break. Yeah. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.